So grade 8, October, I got expelled for, I don't even really remember, but the story is that I broke a ruler over a kid's head. So I got sent to this school called Ioko Road, basically the worst of the worst in School District 43. This is kind of when I got I had started learning about graffiti and stealing cars and, obviously certain other things in life, money making tools and certain things. And, to hang out in the back, you used to have to get punched in the arm by everybody out back 5 times. And it was like, whatever, that was just a thing you did.
Mm-hmm.
And it was jail politics from a very young age.
What'd you do to get expelled?
I had a Smith and Wesson replica pellet gun, like a CO2 pellet gun.
Mm-hmm.
I brought it to school and just thinking I was cool. And I told a kid about it. I was like, yo, I got a pellet gun I brought and we can go shoot cans after school or something, right? And the guy ratted me out. So so at that school, if you got in trouble or you were being, whatever, if you're having a moment, their disciplinary was go run a lap.
Mm-hmm.
That was their thing. Go take a lap. And I remember they're like, hey, Boyd, go take a lap. Right?
Because of the pellet gun.
Yeah. And I got tackled by Port Moody police. And they're like, where's the gun? I was like, what gun? But they found it because the kid ratted me out. So I got expelled for that.
Where'd you go?
They sent me to another school called Cabby a year later. I got expelled from there for fighting. And then I went to a school in New West called Purpose, which was another alternative program, but in the city of New West. From there, I left school. I would have been about 15. And I left home at that time and I moved to Surrey with a friend of mine. And him and another guy were living out there. They were doing some activities, and I was like, "Yo, I need a place to stay." They're like, "Come out. You can stay with us." And they had an old Cutlass, '86 Cutlass, and they came and picked me up from Gateway SkyTrain station, and and then kind of life went from there.
So they were selling stuff?
Yeah, I get, and then. That didn't last long. It was like we were there for a few months. They were there longer than I was. And then we left due to, I think there was an outstanding bill.
They didn't pay their rent.
And so there was an outstanding bill there. And when they left 3 months later, this wasn't correlated to what happened, but my friend's family was killed in a house bombing.
A house bombing?
Yeah.